Last time they fought, Finlayson versus Saenchai. It was the great Saenchai that won via decision. Tonight, the rematch Kurt's been waiting for, and yet again, the world title on the line.
Well, with the favourite fighting son of the Sunshine Coast, and the crowd will go bananas when he walks out, folks, I can guarantee that. Kurt, of course, last time out with Saenchai, went a distance in an absolute war, and he got the decision. He's got a fight coming up in a couple of weeks' time, and he's told us he's going to be looking for an early night and an early knockout. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, if he can do that, we'll congratulate. Congratulations to him. But I'm here to go, the distance. If not, to win the fight myself. So we'll see how we go.
Well, he's a very difficult fighter to work out. He's, of course, one of the legends of Muay Thai on the planet at the moment. So it's a credit for you to stepping up not once but twice and looking for redemption tonight. What's going to be different?
Well, really, I'll just go. This time I'm prepared for it, so I'll go and just fight my fight. See how we go.
Okay, and for yourself, obviously you've been fighting for many, many years now, and we've been calling your fights on Fox Sports for so long, even I forget. So how's your career looking at this point, irrespective of tonight's result? What is in the future for Kurt Finlayson?
I've got a contract come up now, so I'm off in that for a year, so it's good. And that's me, Saenchai, Andre Coulin, Liam Harris. There's a fair few of us in there, so yeah, still a lot more bigger and better ones to come yet. So.
Of course, tonight, all of Australia's going to be behind you, fighting a very formidable opponent, but someone that you've been around with before, so it's going to be an interesting battle, and we wish you all the best.
No worries, thank you.
He really doesn't need an introduction in the Muay Thai world. You talk about one of the all-time greats. And you talk about this man, don't you, Hammer Saenchai?
Well, certainly the crowd will be treated to some great skills. He almost mixes Muay Thai with acrobatics, Taekwondo, puts it all in there, all sorts of spectacular kicking and striking, optimum footwork, a very composed and experienced fighter.
And the moment Kurt Finlayson has been waiting for. A great ovation as a Sunshine Coast favourite fighting son makes his way to the ring. His 102nd career fight, his chance to win the world title against a legend. The atmosphere here at the event centre in Caloundra, you could cut it with an electric toothbrush. It is crazy, Hammond.
Kurt Finlayson, a lot of support. Saenchai, a lot of Muay Thai purists have come down for this, or come up for this fight, just to see the great Saenchai in action yet again.
First of all, the man standing in the blue corner, weighing in at 63.8 kilos, a veteran of 290 fights for 234 victories. Trained by Sinbai Taiwan at the Sinbai Muay Thai. Ladies and gentlemen, a former Lumpini and world champion, please give it up for Saenchai! His opponent in the red corner at 63.8 kilos. 101 fights, resulting in 83 victories. Trained by Joe Hilton at the Sunshine Coast Thai Boxing Centre. A WMC World Champion, ladies and gentlemen, Kurt Killer Finlayson.
A deafening ovation for Kurt Finlayson. 5 rounds of action. Full Muay Thai rules, knees and elbows. The WMC World title at 64 kilos on the line.
To the main event. Okay, for the convenience of our international competitor, all commands will be in Thai. I'd like to say congratulations for being here. Put your hands up, protect yourselves at all times. Full use of hands, feet, knees and elbows. Go back to your corner, away from my command.
Justin Gibbons, the job of officiating this world title fight.
Well, Michael, if you have to liken Saenchai to anyone in the boxing world, you'd have to say he's almost has the aura of a Manny Pacquiao.
I would indeed, Hammer.
He's at that calibre.
The voice, Michael Chavello. Mark the Hammer Castanuni with you. Finlayson and Saenchai. The rematch. Saenchai, southpaw stance. He is a left-handed fighter. And there's a left cross from Saenchai, saying in the pre-fight interview that he's looking to knock out Kurt here tonight. Finlayson will be patient.
A little while ago, I had actually Saenchai come down to my gym, Amos Gym in Blackburn there, and he did a bit of a seminar. And I've got to say, everyone at the seminar was just in awe at the skills of this guy. You see him do bag work, and it's just poetry in motion. It's unbelievable. I've never seen anyone work a 6-foot bag like Saenchai. Just has so many tricks and skills and angles and a variation of attacks. It's absolutely unreal.
If we're lucky, we'll see him with the acrobatic kicks, the cartwheel kick, the handstand kick that he's so renowned for. And a beautiful left cross lead here from Saenchai, throwing power early on.
In turn, you've got the Aussie Kurt Finlayson. Of course, he's been around a long time and fought some absolute wars and legends in his fighting career. 100 fights. This is another day at the office for him. But he cannot be too tense. He cannot be thinking too much. He just needs to be throwing down. Oh, jumping push kick to the face from Saenchai. So Kurt just needs to let it happen and not overthink his strategy too much.
Look at the anticipation of Saenchai, the counter off the lead hand. Gets out of the way of the round kick, kicks the hamstring of Kurt and tags him with the left. Kurt cannot allow Saenchai to stamp his authority, but it's just happened. A beautiful knockdown early on in the first round here from Saenchai. It finished off with a beautiful crossing right elbow, and Kurt's down for the first time. Can the Aussie recover now? Saenchai said he wanted to knock him out, and it's aggressive start here from the Thai. He's bundled him up in the corner again, Saenchai, crossing elbow. Going for the big bok choy.
Of course, Saenchai a fight in 2 weeks' time after this, and a big one at that. So he wants to take care of business quickly tonight and sustain the least amount of damage to his body, so he's in good physical condition for that big fight coming up in a couple of weeks.
Gets out of the way of the right-hander, Saenchai, who in August is scheduled to fight in Anaheim, California, against Kevin Ross of the USA, just near Disneyland. Certainly gets around to Saenchai.
Of course, recently took care of business against Liam Harrison in the UK, and Liam, again, what a credentialed fighter. But Saenchai just taking care of business against Liam as well, and that was in the UK.
You just go through his record. It's amazing, some of the names on there. K1 Max 63 kilo champion Tetsuya Yamato. He beat him also in California in the very first round by knockout.
Well, Saenchai looking very comfortable and happy to be on the sunny coast. Nice push kick to the body, Saenchai. Just acrobatics. Have a look at that. Double jump, push kick to the face.
Come on. He's just getting wound up. He's getting wound up. So you've got to control him. You've got to make him go back.
Of course, we see the bird. Oh, there's a beautiful uppercut and downward elbow pop. And what a fast combo from Saenchai. We just heard Joe Hilton say he's just getting wound up, so you've got to control him. And we see the best of Kurt Finlayson when he's on the front foot and boxing on, just fighting with brutality and just going for the big bash.
Saenchai, speaking of boxing, has also had 5 pro boxing fights, undefeated, 5-0, 2 knockouts. Though the last boxing fight was back in 2004, and he tags Kurt again here. Referee puts a second count on the Aussie. Hammer, what does Kurt need to do here to just stem the ferocity of Saenchai?
I think Kurt just needs to be the aggressive Kurt that we're used to seeing. As Joe Hilton said, he's just getting wound up, so Kurt really needs to step up and not be so tentative. He's tentative, and in being that, Saenchai's having an opportunity to hit him while Kurt's thinking about what he's going to be doing next. Saenchai's initiating, so I'd like to see Kurt perhaps initiate a lot more, and with the boxing perhaps. But he's so fast. I mean, it's easy for me to say and easy for us to advise. But Kurt's in there doing the hard yards against a fighter with 300 fights, pro fights at that.
That's more like it from Finlayson. The Aussie lands 2 right hands, and Saenchai ties him up.
You've got to be at a special level of Muay Thai just to get in and match it against a fighter the caliber of Saenchai. So let's not forget that, folks. Kurt Finlayson is truly an Aussie legend of Muay Thai as well. He's been around a long time and he's fought on a lot of fights. Pretty much a fighter that's been under the radar in the popularity stakes, but certainly one that is right up there with all the big hitters, be it John Wayne Parr or Nathan Corbett. or any of those, McPhee, Bruce the Preacher McPhee, you know, you've got to put Kurt up there with the likes of those guys because he's had just as much experience and just as hard a fights. So I really rate Finlayson.
Good outside leg kick from Finlayson. And Saenchai with the right hand, all tied up against the ropes now. Little sneaky knee from Saenchai. Some better signs here from Finlayson. Front kick nicely done from Saenchai. And off the lead leg, beautifully done. Just digs the balls of the feet into the belly button. Goes to the bread basket yet again. That's the tactic, Hammer. You see it there. 2 front kicks to the midsection that he dug away with the hand to the exact same spot.
So you know, a lot of fighters just get sucked into trying to bomb at the head. Of course, you've got the gloves, you've got the guard. Have a look at that quick high head kick there from Saenchai. Just lightning fast. He just changes the angles and the heights and varies the heights of his attack, Saenchai, and that's a mark of an experienced fighter, not just getting sucked into bombing away at the head. Take the body, create an opening to the head. Just so confident, Michael, isn't he?
Amazing to watch, Hammer. Look at that. Steps across, kicks out the back leg of Kurt. Again, steps across, goes to the back leg. Kurt ties him up against the ropes. Another good round for Saenchai. But that little tussle at the end there, just Kurt saying to him, listen, I'm not done yet. I've still got a lot left to give.
No, well, Kurt is always there for the fight. He never lays down. He'll never give up. That's testament to his fighting ability. He's a hard man and one that always gets in the centre ring to give it his all. But unfortunately, in his weight division, he is fighting A-grade ties. You know, in this weight division, there is no soft opponents when you're looking at the A-list of Thai boxing. You know, this is where the royalty of Muay Thai sit in this lightweight division.
I mean, we're talking about a man here, Saenchai, who's won the Lumpini Championship in 3 different weight divisions. That in itself is amazing.
Of course, the heavier the weight, the less, I suppose, credentialed Thai champions there are to war with. But in the lighter weight divisions, this is what you're faced up against when you're fighting the A-grade, A-listed Thai boxers. Look at that, straight into the body. What speed, what precision, what power from Saenchai.
Only 5'7", 170 centimetres, Saenchai, the 31-year-old, cracks away to the liver section.
And a southpaw at that, so that left leg is getting straight into that right side of the body of Kurt.
Just backs Kurt into the red corner. Kurt puts on the knee guard momentarily. He's got to start to change it up here, the Australian Kurt Finlayson. Saenchai again hunting after that back leg. Oh, nice thread of the left hand from Saenchai. They lock up, back against the ropes. It is the main event here, Detonation 9, brought to you by the Fogarty Brothers, Brotherhood Pride. High left round kick from Saenchai. Kurt with a nice leg kick. Flash of leg kicks. Oh, Saenchai makes it look easy, Hammer.
Just so easy, so graceful almost in the execution of his technique, Saenchai.
Left hand from Saenchai. He was only 15 years old when he won the Lumpini Championship in the super flyweight division. 18 when he won it at bantamweight. And the referee calls break. He is, of course, the WMC champion at 61 kilograms, Saenchai. Looking for the world title at 64 kilograms here. Upcut elbow. Just trying to give Kurt a shave. All tied up, dead centre of the ring. Justin Gibbons breaks them. High left round kick from Saenchai. Goes to the body yet again. Upstairs, downstairs, all levels from the Thai legend.
Once again, a big thank you to all the sponsors. Vengeance Fightwear, Punch Equipment, right behind these shows. Always supporting the Brotherhood Pride promotions.
You know, amazingly, Hammer, As we see Saenchai come forward and again throw the kick to the liver. Amazingly, Saenchai once fought 2 opponents, trying to wrap your brain around this, fought 2 opponents in the one fight.
Nice. Tag team.
Yeah.
Except
Rounds 1 to 3 was against one opponent. Round 4 and 5 against another opponent. And at the end of it, Saenchai got the decision victory after 5 rounds.
Because round 4, remember, you got to go for it. You can't just stand back. You got to make him work. He's just controlling. He's coming forward. He's got it all under control. You've got fucking nothing because you're going backwards. You're not letting nothing go. You're hesitating. You're not even showing your right. Show your right uppercut. You've got the right uppercut. Works all right. Fucking let that go. 1, 2, uppercut.
Saenchai, just poetry in motion. Muay Thai poetry in motion.
Chuck.
4th round of action. It is all Saenchai at the moment. Finlayson's got to get a move on here.
Well, certainly Kurt, after sustaining the 8 count,
Oh, jab.
not going to be good for him. Now he's got some serious ground to make up the Aussie.
No real effective knees on the clinch here.
Chuck.
You've got to give it up, though, for Finlayson, win or lose here tonight, just for stepping up to the plate twice against Saenchai. It's a huge ask for not just an Australian, for any fighter around the world, Hammer.
You know, too often in combat sports, especially when there's a hometown favourite, you'll see the promoters bring in an underdone, you know, substandard opponent for the hometown hero to take out. They're doing Kurt no favours, and Kurt wants no favours done for himself. If he's going to win the title, he wants to win it against the best. To be the best, you have to beat the best, and that really is the moniker of Kurt Finlayson, and I respect him so much for that.
Teep kick nicely done from Kurt. He tries to set the right cross, but Saenchai a little too evasive here. Good inside leg kick from Kurt. Some knees now. No opportunity. And referee calls break.
Up. Top.
Saenchai tracks away to the forearms. Kurt misses with the right hand. Concerned look from Joe Hilton in the corner of Finlayson.
Well, they know they've got a lot of ground to make up now. Double kick off that left leg from Saenchai. Have a look at the quick, fast footwork, Saenchai.
Saenchai climbs him, Hammer.
Just locks down both legs. Good strategy. Good strategy from Saenchai. Just if he feels he's going to be thrown down, just drop your weight and climb your opponent and just hang on and make it hard. And if they're going to throw you down, they're going to come with you.
Crowd really appreciating the display here, as are we, and I'm sure you are, folks. Final stages of the 4th of 5. Good teep there from Kurt to the lead leg. Saenchai, that high left round kick again and again. He winds it up beautifully. Oh, right down the tube.
Just on a quick sidebar, there was the fight tonight to take place, Taylor Harvey versus Billy the Kid. Of course, it didn't happen tonight. But next Detonation, Taylor Harvey will be fronting against Billy the Kid in that huge grudge match now. If it was a grudge match before, after this call-off, it's an even bigger grudge match. A lot of bad blood, so the next Detonation show, don't miss that fight. That's going to be a cracker.
Left cross again, catches Kurt. One more round remaining, 3 minutes to go. Hammer, how does Finlayson stop the juggernaut that is Saenchai?
He's just going to have to let his hands go a bit more. I think Kurt's fighting, of course, after getting caught so early in the first round, he knows now that he's got to fight uphill, a huge uphill battle. But perhaps to let his hands fly a bit more. If there's any strength that Kurt has over Saenchai, I would say it's in the boxing department. And when Kurt's on the front foot in boxing, he's very, very powerful.
Look at that.
Just locks and climbs, and what do you do? Not a lot.
Something we don't see much of, Hammer. 5th and final round. Great sportsmanship here.
Don't forget, folks, coming up, Evolution 24, John Wayne Parr versus Frankie Georgie in the main event. Daddy Cool flipped street. MMA action, Taylor Harvey, Majid, MTG, also The Preacher, Danny Dadowski and Mark Saraceno all fronting on that card. Evolution number 24, Saturday 3rd of September at the Sleeman Centre. Don't miss it. And in Canberra, we've got Capital Punishment, number 4, Saturday, July 30th. Also Ben Edwards, John Wayne Parr, Cedric Congaga, Steve Moxon, star-studded lineup for the Capital. Canberra, another show not to miss, all on the kickboxermag.com.au forum. Check it out.
Ooh, that left round kick of Saenchai is just devastating. This must be frustrating for Kurt, though, Hammer.
Well, he knows, he really needs to just throw caution to the wind. Perhaps he's just wanting to go the distance now and show that he can mix it for 5 rounds, full Muay Thai action with the world's best. But Kurt, never say die attitude. Such a tough competitor, the Aussie. Full respect to him. And as I said, in this weight division, it doesn't get any harder when you're fighting the A-list.
That left round kick again and again from Saenchai. Finlayson charges forward, lands a knee. Saenchai always relaxed.
I tell you what, Michael, anyone else in Australia in this weight division, I reckon that would front up against Saenchai would probably get knocked out.
Yeah, it would have been done by now.
It would have been done and dusted, but not Finlayson. So that's testament to the toughness, the skill and the ability of the Aussie.
Hannah, how many people, if this one does go the distance, how many people can say they've gone 10 rounds with Saenchai?
Saenchai.
That's amazing. And this is not an over-the-hill Saenchai. I mean, the guy's 31 years old.
So that's right.
Still young.
He's in his prime. He's very relaxed in centre ring. In between rounds, we see him walk around, pump his hands in the air, wave to people in the crowd. He is not phased at all by fighting a world title event. It's just another day at the office for him. Of course, Saenchai based out of Simbi Gym now in Phuket, Thailand. If you're on holidays in Phuket and you've got the opportunity, maybe go and check it out, because you can see him maybe training, and it's a spectacle in itself to watch him train.
Been a very good, clean fight. Oh, again, that left leg round kick from Saenchai. Got so much power behind it. Where's the key to throwing the power off that kick, Hammer?
Just in the rotation, so quick, and he doesn't try and throw the kick hard. It just happens because of the torque he gets out of the hip turn. You know, he doesn't have to force it, and that's testament to any fighter's great technique. They don't try to hit hard. It just happens out of the pure, I suppose, technique that they generate through their hip turn and rotation. That comes with the hands, the elbows, the knees. You know, all of it. It's all technique. If you've got technique, you'll have power.
The crowd rallying on Kurt Finlayson in the dying stages of this fight. Unless he knocks out Saenchai, though, and it won't happen. Saenchai will claim the world title, but Kurt Finlayson can stand proud. As I said, how many people have survived 10 competitive rounds of action with Saenchai?
Well, not too many at all, and certainly not too many Westerners, let's put it that way. There's the strap, and no doubt it will go to Saenchai. Another golden belt for him to have around his waist. But Kurt Finlayson, hold your head high, son, you've done well.
For the WMC Muay Thai Against Drugs World Title, a unanimous points decision to the blue corner.
There it is. Saenchai's record amazingly now, 235 wins. After having won the WMC world title at 61 kilos, he now claims it at 64. What a night it's been here, courtesy of the Fogarty brothers, Richard and Rob, Brotherhood Pride, Detonation 9. From myself, Michael Chiavello, my verbal sparring partner, former Aussie champion, Mark the Hammer Castellini. It's good night from the fighting state of Queensland.